Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Lucar Enderboss here with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a compartment of my Octet Zero Tick gold farm. This thing is very powerful. It can even lag out servers. When you use this, make sure you have permission from the other members if you have a really active realm, but if you're in a single player world, you should be able to stack these because these are tileable by 3. So every, 3 blocks, you can place another nether portal and build a second one, like another one of these. Now, these could be built up to build height. I only have it like this, because I personally have not tested how many you could build, but because these are tileable, you could trigger multiple. On a realm, if you have a really good internet connection, you would probably be able to pull off 6, okay? But that's with the PC. It could very well be different on any other console or even mobile. Combine this with a Trident killer. For instance, Silent Whisperers. He's a really good YouTuber. Go check him out. And you'll be able to get the rates and the XP to you delivered. This will have to deal with a little bit of flow, and you need to have an iron... You don't need an iron farm, but it's recommended that you have a large quantity to use it, because that's what this thing uses. It generates and burns flint and steel like no one's business. In an hour, you could probably be like using 20 flint and steel. Maybe. That's at, tops. But yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so here's what you're gonna need. In this chest here, we have 88 obsidian. This is the most expensive part of the build. No joke. Once you build the obsidian frame, it'll be very, very efficient. So then after that, we got 9 blocks that you're choosing. I just have the prismarine. We got 1 observer, 2 redstone repeaters and comparators, 2 dispensers and hoppers. We need water. Actually shut off the portal in flint and steel as much as you want to light it. And a way to turn it off. The simplest way is a lever, but the way you can do it is more elegant if you want it hidden. Also, guys, I forgot to mention it, but you also would probably want to get we need 2 fence gates, any type of wood's fine, 1 piece of soul sand, 1 wall of your choice, 32 blocks. We won't use all of them, depends how long you want to make the pipe, and plenty of water. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, to start, we're going to place the obsidian like this by 23, up by 23, and completing it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then we will go and complete the portal. Of course, this is easier for Bedrock players. This is a Bedrock exclusive, forgot to mention that. But yeah, there's the portal. It's a 23 by 23 portal, but the interior is going to be 21. So next, we are going to start with our actual on and off system. Okay, so next we're going to place our dispenser here. This is going to be for the on and off systems. Dispenser here, right? Repeater set to 1 tick, and then we are going to put an observer this way. We're going to put a comparator this way, and into that comparator we're going to need to put these 2 hoppers facing into each other, so it'll look like this part. This is the water bucket part, so this is the off system. Okay, next we're going to do the on system. It'll be 1 and 1 comparator, 1 repeater, then we're going to do another dispenser right here. So this is your intake. So this is your flint and steel. You don't need to, but if you wanted to, technically speaking, you could add more storage here. So if we go in here, grab a chest, right, and you wanted storage, you could go like that for mass storage. But that's only if you guys need that, which most of you will. So I'm going to put the flint and steel in here, right? So that'll turn it on once I get something in there. Okay, this is the off system, so you want to put the water bucket in here. This is one of the most important things. So now we got the on and off system done and prepared. Okay, this is the easiest part of it, actually. It's the less labor intensive. So if we wanted to turn it on, which we would, all we'd have to do is throw something in these hoppers. But if we wanted to turn it off, we're going to want a lever here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a lever on there. That's the easiest way to turn it on and off. That way the pigmen don't overwhelm you and your server dies or you just get overwhelmed. Now we're going to start on the water flow part of this. Now we're starting the water flow part of this. We got a few things you guys need to know before we continue. Okay, this farm, I'm putting it out there, it can be unsafe, especially when laggy and you don't put the safety things up. The safety things are not necessary, but if you want to use this prolonged seasons and with lag, you're going to want to do this. So you would probably want a barrier of some sort. So if we, let's say, get some amethyst blocks. Actually, no, we're going to get obsidian, right? And we're going to outline it like this. Realistically, you want a layer around this, maybe going up 2 blocks, right? That way you don't perish. Once again, this is not necessary for the farm to work, but if you want to live, that's what you're going to do. Because pigmen, once they fall down, you could even build this all the way up top. But pigmen can and will, depending if you have a extra one over here on top of it, like I do on the server, they can be nudged off and kill you. Because pigmen are very OP, especially when lag's involved. So what you're going to do then, after that safety precaution, once again, it is not necessary. But, very good heads up. Now we're going to work on the water flow. What you're going to want to do with the water flow, right, is with this water flow, after I destroy this, the water flow is going to push all the pigmen into a kill chamber. Then the kill chamber is going to be either you killing it, trident killer, or even like potions of healing. Stuff like that, right? So what you're going to do is want to mine out one entire block on the bottom. And you're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mine down at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mine down at 8. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mine down at 8. Then we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. So that's how that water part works. Now if we get a bucket, and if we have done this correctly, the water should flow easily like this, down the entire way down. Now arguably, people might be commenting or asking, why didn't you use ice? Because ice makes the process faster that they go into the kill chamber, and if you cannot, if your machine doesn't have enough trident killers or you cannot kill them fast enough, it's gonna lag out your game worse. Because once they get killed, it's just gonna build up the XP and items if you can't collect them. So slower could be better, but if you wanted to, realistically, you could put ice. Once again, it's not necessary. It's just something that you could do. So that's the water channel. Now, one thing we are gonna have to do, right, is let's say you guys wanted it to, let's see, I'm gonna clear my inventory. If you wanted it to go into a certain area, you could do a spout, but the main thing is you could and would want to have a funnel system moving all the pigmen up into a bin. That way you can kill them. And I'll show you how to do a quick and simple one of that in a second. So next, we're going to work on the water pipe. So what we're going to do here is at these flows, we're going to go here. We want to put a wall, right? Next, we're going to break down these. Before you get in there, you are going to want to place 2 fence gates, have them open. You want to put your soul sand here. And what's going to happen is if you break, and you need to break that. So the water flow will drag you in. So if we go in, we're going to try to use it, and we're going up, we get dragged in. So that's what you want to do, and you could have them flow up like this. Very simple. So if we want to continue to build up, right? Which we do, we can have a spout like this, and then this will also be our kill chamber, I guess. So kill chambers are a bit different. This is the simple, more simple one, right? Where if we want to kill them, we can. We have direct access. We can attack the baby pigmen, and it should flow. But before we do anything, obviously we want this thing filled up, so it flows properly. So let's give it a test. It should go in. We are slowly going in. We get dragged up. We are now, whatever happened here, right? Okay, and then we need to move it out one more, I guess. Let's do 2 for a safe measure. Why not? So we got those. We're gonna get that. Put that here. Put that down here. And there we go. Right. Yep. Okay. So that is our kill chamber. We can attack as many pigmen as we want. Okay. So once again, you do not need the safety layer. It is recommended. So for reference, we are going to put those here. Is what happens if they do move and you actually hit one. I think you guys can figure that one out. Okay. So ready to test it, guys? This should work. Now all we need to do is turn this off. Get an item of your choice. Throw it in. And this will happen. I'm glad I got this on camera. See how it bugs out and stops? This will happen every once in a while depending on your lag situation. This is how you adjust it. You could go up 1 tick. You might have to do 3, 4. 4 is normally a good setting to have it on, because it'll go on and off, ticking the farm. See? This is very buggy. I'm glad I caught that on camera. You guys will have to adjust it depending on your lag. This won't vary your rates in your farm too much. It's just making sure your farms will be able to run in heavy loads. I do have it on peaceful, and I have mobs spawning off. So if I quickly go in the settings, right, scroll all the way down, and let's find it quick. Mob spawning. There we go, guys. All the pigmen are rushing in. The pigmen are slowly getting carried down to the point where we can kill them. And all we need to do is get our netherite sword, and they get carried up where you can attack them by their feet. There you go, guys. You will get XP. This is a great way to get XP, especially since it's tileable. With these input chests right here, you can put as many flint and steels that you want, and in between these rows. So if you guys wanted to rebuild it, it would be, you want a 3-block gap before the next portal. So it'll be like this. Kinda. 1, 2. Okay. 3. There we go. This is the gap. So you'll have another wall here, right? This is where they fall, and another portal all the way down. That's how you would extend it. So after you count those 3 blocks, you're good to go. Now, those 9 blocks, I forgot to mention it, but those would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those will be where those will go. This was just an example to see how big it got. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and have a great day.